Tonight, how the disappearance of a young Arkansas girl in 1995 has changed America. The case of Morgan Nick 21 years later. Plus, the good news, bad news surrounding Little Rock's apartment boom. And the famed National Spelling Bee now being dominated by a youngster named Akash, A-K-A-S-H. And he's 6 years old.
This is THV 11 News at 10.
I plan to someday look my daughter in the eye and say, I never, ever quit fighting for you.
An Arkansas mother's vow to never give up. On this day, we remember missing children. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Denise Middleton.
And I'm Craig O'Neill. June 9th, 1995, 10:45 p.m., Alma, Arkansas. The last time anyone saw 6-year-old Morgan Nick, believed to be abducted from a Little League ball game by an unidentified man. Nearly 21 years later, Arkansas's best-known missing persons case remains open. Tonight, THV 11's Laura Monteverde takes us back to where it all started and shows us how this case has changed the way missing children's cases across the country are handled.
This is a story that affects every parent out there.
Her 6-year-old daughter is kidnapped in just a matter of seconds.
6-year-old Morgan Nick was abducted from a crowded Little League ball field. Morgan's mom was just 50 yards away.
It's a story that captivated the country and more than 2 decades later still resonates in people's hearts.
I think they are captivated by her story of being at a baseball field and chasing fireflies. And I think that is why people continue to pay attention to her story.
June 9th will mark 21 years since Colleen Nick has seen or heard from her daughter Morgan.
In those early days, I could not even begin to imagine that 21 years down the road that we would still be sitting here still searching for her.
Over the course of 21 years, the Morgan Nick case has generated tens of thousands of leads. At the Alma Police Department, there's an entire room dedicated to it. And it's still considered an active case, with new leads coming in each week.
I've spent 21 years worrying about it and thinking about it and trying to find a little girl I've never met.
For Alma Police Chief Russell White, the Morgan Nick case is personal. White had only been chief for a year when the little girl disappeared. 2 decades later, he's still searching.
Over the years, we've had many good leads. Many of those we have put to rest. And we still have a handful of leads that have a lot of substance, but just not enough evidence to go forward to pursue them.
And the fight is far from over for Colleen.
I'm Laurie.
Nice to meet you. I'm Colleen.
Through her journey of searching for her own daughter, Colleen created the Morgan Nick Foundation, helping families like Lori Jernigan's bring their children home.
Y'all sent me a book, this book.
Yeah.
Like, there was someone at my door like within 12 hours with this book.
Yeah.
And you had everything tabbed and underlined.
We always do that.
So I can't tell you how that helped us.
Oh, have mercy.
Then I went back through it.
You didn't just read the book, you took it and you used it, you made it work for you, so that's the key. And what we realized is that if we kind of joined together, arm in arm, and began to fight back together, that everyone would be stronger, everyone would be more empowered.
Fighting for others and refusing to give up hope that her own daughter will one day come home.
I plan to someday look my daughter in the eye and say, I never, ever quit fighting for you.
Laura Monteverde, THV 11 News.
And this July, the Morgan Nick Foundation is hosting a summer retreat, a chance for families of missing children in Arkansas to come together, to meet, and to cope.
And for more information on missing persons in Arkansas, visit themorgannickfoundation.com. And THV 11 is committed to helping bring these missing children home. We have a special section on THV11.com where we share information regarding missing persons in Arkansas. Whenever we receive a report from law enforcement, we will include it on our website.
However, we don't accept missing persons reports. You will still need to go through your local police or sheriff's office to file those reports.